Well. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Synth Geekery, episode 307. Nice to have you here. It's a very, very cold, stormy, wintry Saturday evening here in Perth, Western Australia, which is where I'm streaming from. If you haven't checked it out, you should go and check it out on Google Maps. We are miles away from everything. But you know what? I've managed to get some synths down here, and they still work. They don't look, I've turned the camera around the other way so it doesn't look like it's upside down. I know. Anyway, enjoy. Hopefully you guys will enjoy today's show. We have our regular guests, Daren to my right, Andy to my far right, Ian below me, and a very blurry looking weird Crhis in the middle down the bottom, and chatties, of course, on the bottom right-hand corner.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Camera problems.
Let me know. I've just noticed a few shows we've been a little bit slightly distorted on the audio. Let us know if you think I've just knocked it back down a decibel. So if it's too quiet, we're going to have to tweak it somewhere between minus 3.2 and minus 2.2, and we'll get it right just for you guys, because I know you guys love it when it's perfect. Big show today. We've got a lot of products and synth quizzes and all sorts of stuff to get through. All our regular segments are full, so that's great. But one thing that we have been remiss in doing, and that is getting the How's Your Week Been? And last week we completely missed it. We got Daren's in because he had to go early. But I am going to do How's Your Week Been right now, because I think we owe the boys, because they're here every week and they give their free time up. So I'm going to start with Ian this week, because he's got some interesting stuff to talk about. So Ian, how's your week been, mate?
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's been good. I am happy. Greetings from Scotland. So this is, I have made the bed, but it's looking a bit scruffy, isn't it? I am in my student flat, which I'm paying a fortune for the next 14 days. So here at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, arrived here on Thursday via York. Had an overnight stop in York, so saw some friends there. And so far, we've been to see 9 shows in 2 days. The goal is 60 shows in 14 days. So most of it's been really good. One show was really crap, and it was about zombies, but I won't name it. But yeah, no, it's great here, actually. It's really good, you know. It's very busy, lots of people running around. You're sort of dodging people when you're trying to get from one show to another, and Jane's just gone off to see something while I'm on here, and then we're meeting up again, and then we've got a couple of shows tonight. So yeah, it's great. It's brilliant.
Awesome. And don't forget to plug your channel, because you've been posting videos on there.
Oh yeah. So YouTube at Ian J. Cole. There's all the stuff so far. I mean, there's everything's up apart from one show I've literally just edited, which will go up when I've done this. Really, that was the Buckingham Nicks story called Frozen Love from last night. Absolutely brilliant. We saw it. It was 5 stars. It was great. Wasn't a tribute act. A proper story about how they got together before they went to and joined some really big band. They had a band album called Rumours. Can't remember what they're called. So no, it's great. It's really good.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Lee. Enjoy the rest of your week at at the festival. Okay, who should we go to next? We won't do Crhis yet because his camera's still bizarre. Maybe we'll go to Andy. Andy, how's your week been?
Hey guys, it's working okay, right? The mic is working now.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Sorry about that. It chose the wrong device when I started up the thing. Yeah, just short and sweet. Just been busy. So not a lot of music output lately and stuff. Haven't gone into EMOMs, although they have at least one a month in San Francisco. Just haven't had a chance to do any. But there is an event going on this weekend. Started yesterday, called Vintage Computer Fair West. And so I wasn't able to attend yesterday, but I am going today. So I don't know how I'm going to get all the sleep in between, because I didn't sleep a whole lot last night, obviously. And after this, I have to go back to sleep quickly to get up so I can enjoy my money's worth at the Vintage Computer Fair West. So I'll be live streaming from there. And this is I'll put the well, give me a second. I'll put the link in the chat for the actual event. If you want to see who the speakers are and stuff, a lot of them are industry people. I don't know all the industry people, but it gets really nerdy in the weeds with computers and processor programmers and designers and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty fun. But if you saw my footage from last year, just walk-in tour of the place. Signal is pretty good most of the time, so live should be no problem. But if it gets glitchy, look for an upload later of stuff, because sometimes you get the Faraday cage effect in the room with all the wiring and stuff in these weird hallways and stuff that have a lot of reinforcement and concrete and mesh and stuff. But so that's that. Pretty much it. All I can think of for now, but look for those streams, and should be one giant stream. I might do it in a couple chunks, but that's pretty much it for now. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, we're going to head over to the UK, and we're going to say g'day to Daren, who's come back from an EMOM.
Hi, good day. Yes, from last Saturday, yeah. So played the EMOM, so that was, if anyone watched it, that was all right. So I've ended up buying a new one of these.
Nice.
No, see, yeah, the mini mix. Yeah, you can't beat them, really.
They're really good.
Yeah. And so because for my next big one is off the tracks in about 25 days, at the end of this month. So I'm just redoing. It's a whole new set for off the tracks, but I'll be playing it differently without the force. So one of them, and I've also got me. I've not just bought this, but I've had this for a while. It's my little Zoom audio. Yeah.
That's
so
the interface,
that's
is
going to
it?
be running that. So, yeah, little audio interface. So I've got to reset the case up to just some rewiring, and I'm also having to the stuff that I've got written for off the tracks. I've got to obviously readapt it for this new way I'm going to work probably. So, yeah, so it's been busy this week, and obviously played last week at Stafford. So, yeah, been quite a busy week.
Brilliant. All right. Well, we'll head over to my neck of the woods and say good day to Crhis. And he's got his camera working. Hey! How's your week been?
It was really good until 5 minutes ago when OBS Studio no longer likes to talk to Google Chrome. So
Aww.
I have no OBS Studio whatsoever, so I'm just coming directly from my primary camera, so I can't show you any additional views. I know. So yeah, it might be able to work out something. Anyway, yes, no. Apart from that disaster, pretty good. Happy to be here. Last couple of weeks have been a bit crazy for me in the shop. There's been a bump in sales, which is a good thing. So that's been keeping me busy with shipping and building modules to keep good stock. And updating documentation for those new knobs. And I'm also adding a new section for the 960 sequencer, since that's quite a few people probably would like a bit of guidance there. So I'm just going to add a page for that. So, yeah. So, and in the workshop, other than that, I've designed a little plastic spacer to go into the GP82 that prevents the front panel from accidentally pressing the mode button. Occasionally, when you remove a cable, you could accidentally change mode. I've known this for quite a while and I've been looking for a solution. Currently, the solution is to change the way I machine the switches, which is very time consuming, so I thought of a better way and picked them up from my 3D printing buddy yesterday, and they work brilliantly. So they're going to be in my kits going forward, so it's going to make that problem go away. Not that anyone probably even noticed it, although it is one of those skullduggery type things that you're going, I'm sure I didn't change mode. How did that happen? Oh, it must be me. No, it wasn't. So, yep, always trying to improve it whenever we can. Also working on the not so very top secret project. Software has been progressing slowly and finally starting to feel like it's looking like what I imagined it would be. there'll be I'll put out a little share something with you tomorrow, Ranzee. A little video which will give you an idea as to what my progress is. For comments and stuff. I didn't give it to you today because I figured you're probably a bit under the pump today. And the next module release, the progress on that is I assembled another 3 modules in the last 2-3 weeks. I only have to do 1 more, and then they go to quality control, and then I have to make the launch video. So we're getting closer. Slowly. Yay. I've been doing a bit of music today, a bit of work on a remix for our illustrious host here. So I did a bit today, bit of that. And synths related. That thing up there, which you can't see because I don't have a second camera, the double Helix has arrived. The double Helix from Pittsburgh Modular.
Oh, wow.
It's arrived and it's plumbed in, and we can definitely hear it tonight later on in our Saturday Sonority if you would like.
Absolutely.
Yes, I know you would. So, pictures be damned, technology be damned. We know what's important, and that's the sound. So that's a lot of fun. Been having playing around with that. That's pretty much all on my list. It's probably plenty enough to hear from me. But that's what happens when you don't give us an opportunity to speak every week, Mr. Edmondson.
Blame the MIDI.
Tut.
Blame MIDI.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just ran out of time. And the other thing too is we actually used to have How's Your Week Been at the start of the show for many, many years, and I kind of feel like that's where it probably should be, to be fair. And that way we won't miss it again. What? How dare people get in front of us? How dare they? We're more important. Right, we are going to get stuck into the show now. I will start off with the synth quiz because we've got all that prepared. So we'll get that going. Here we go. Synth quiz time. Yes, it's time, guys. Get your whatever out and thinking caps on. I don't know, pens and paper. I don't really care what you get out, but it's synth quiz time. And your first clue is this. Oh, I get an echo. Solo release. That usually happens when you've left your band and you're going to make your first single. So there you go. Now, who's giving me feedback? Let me just check my little me thingamy. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, can't see it.
You're not getting any anymore? Because that was only...
Could have been you.
It was me.
Yeah.
Briefly,
okay, we're good.
And as soon as I pressed the button, I unpressed it.
Okay.
Henceforth, why you can't find it anymore.
You're freaking me out in the middle of synth quiz. Anyway,
well,
synth
if
quiz.
Like, I can do it deliberately if you
No,
like.
don't annoy me. Now, Funny Side this week has a theme. And basically what happened is I went down to the local library and I thought, let's make this about synths. So Funny Side is what I found at the library. Here we go. Starting with this book, easy funeral hits, simple one-finger groove chord chart. I thought that one, chucked that one straight in the basket. I thought, yep, going to bring that one home. That's a great book, that one. Anyway, moving right along. We also found this one, Great Song Ideas I've Made in the Shower, Volume 1 of 16.
I do. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely do come up with ideas in the shower. It's so annoying because it's like minutes until I can write down on pen and paper.
Your brainwaves change. You relax.
Yeah.
So
I really need to get that audio. It's funny because it's true.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah. Anyway, what else did I find at the library, guys? That looks a bit like a Matt Groening type
Very
cartoon, doesn't it, that one?
Mm.
Anyway, good on you, Matt. He's probably predicted it. That's probably what he's done. Next, I found this one. It's actually an IKEA catalogue. It's Lack of Synths.
That's an excellent name. They should definitely have that product.
I didn't know you could get IKEA catalogues at the library. I thought that's great. That one. Yeah. Definitely is a lack of synths on that table. I'm actually very disappointed. IKEA, get your act together. Okay, what else did I find? Wandering around. I found this. This was in the children's section. A is for oboe. The orchestra's alphabet.
Wow.
That's
What the hell?
At least that's how musicians spell. Yeah.
Guys, this is a real book. I'm not joking. Lara and Marilyn, you guys need to come and see me. I've got some basic grammar lessons for you. And don't bring your oboe, because that will sound like shit. Right, anyway, next. I wandered a bit further around. This section was adults only. They had a couple of CDs that you could
Boom,
get.
chicka, bow, wow.
Superb.
That's good.
CD-ROM.
Yeah. Mate, I'm gonna put that in my Windows 95 PC, the tower. Out comes the CD-ROM, back in it goes.
Yeah.
Close the door.
Yeah,
Put the lock on. Yeah.
absolutely. Bass heavy music software program designed specifically for the adult entertainment industry. Yes. What I was trying to work out is if you look at the shadows at the back, right? On the right hand side, you've got the mouth with the tongue out, and I'm just thinking they placed that one quite interestingly, didn't they?
They did, didn't they?
It's kind of a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Anyway, we have got walking around the library a bit more, and we got to the kids section again, and this is the Ladybirds' first book, Songs About Farts. This is the revised edition, because
I heard you were very into that when you were younger, Rance, that book.
well, I mean, don't ever go on
Inspired
the
your
toilet.
music.
Do not ever go on the toilet after my old man's been in there. Let me tell you, light a match first. Actually, maybe
Try
don't light a
living
match.
alone.
Might be a bad idea. Boom.
Forget residents, you got flatulence. So,
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I kept going around the library, finding bits and pieces. This is exciting, guys. You guys need to do this. We probably should have done actually a video on it. Anyway, I actually got to the section where the dads actually read books to their children, and I took a photo of this guy.
Oh, I'd be so proud to read that to my son if I had a son.
Mate, he was so
do
happy. He was so happy. I don't know about the kid though. Okay. Okay. Do you guys want one
Daddy,
more?
what's dubstep?
Do you want one
Oh,
more?
yeah. Let's have one more.
All right, one more it is. I had to find the patch and twerk book.
there you go.
Yes, very good.
Wow, yeah.
All right, Chris, we don't need you up there twice. I mean, anyway, you can. Right, we are launching. The poll is in the YouTube chat. Let's do it. Bang. Poll started. Guys in chat, please choose your meme of the week. Starting at 0 is grief chords. I should tell you. Type in ! vote, no spaces, and then a space, and then this number that corresponds to your favorite meme. So 0 is grief chords, 1 is song ideas, volume 1 of 16. Number 2 is IKEA. Number 3 is A is for oboe. Number 4 is the music editor, with PRON on it. Number 5 is songs about farts. Number 6 is the library dad. And number 7 is patch and twerk, I should say. Wow, it's actually quite interesting to see these votes come in, because they're all over the all over the shop. Indeed they are, and you guys can see them. Guys, yeah, interesting library visit. Yeah, you guys ever done that? Go to the library and seek out synthy books?
Oh, yeah.
When we used to have libraries, although actually, Froom's got a
When we
really
used
good
to have
library.
it.
York has. Yeah, the York library's become a Crhis and a cafe really, but the one in Froom's really good.
Tell your friends about this show, guys, because, you know, I always say, while we're waiting for everything, there's always this possibility to Don't forget to like the stream and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to watching it. It's always good to get notifications. Click the bell, do that YouTubey stuff, but at the same time, share it and tell your friends because we've been going for over 6 years, and it's not like this is our first show. Probably seems like it is because it's so unprofessional, but that's how we roll here.
They're all critics out there, you know.
They're all critics.
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have got a bunch of votes in here. I think we should just release the hounds and let the poll stop. Let's do that. What button is that? That one there. And let's stop the poll. Quickly get your last votes in. Seconds to go. And stopped. Bang. Here we go. You can no longer vote anything. There is a tie again. There's the porn one and songs about farts. Both of them had 3 votes each. There we go. Chris, you tried to break it and it didn't work. There's actually a troll face on the chat bot software right now, and it's got your name underneath it.
Well, I'm sorry. It took me a while to fire up the iPad.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. How there's been a lot of ties lately. It's going to make the end of the year favorite meme segment quite big,
yeah.
quite difficult. Steve mentioned that. Hang on, why is that not updating? There we go.
Yeah,
Stalemate
Steve.
farts. Good on you, Steve. I'll do the jokes, thanks, Steve. Right. Clear the queue. We are good to go. Yes, view all. Right. We should hit the news button. Bang! Here we are in the news, and I bumped into Mum, and Mum has a mate, and it's called the ALM Mum Mate DSP. This is actually a bit of software, guys. I'm starting off. Look, are you sitting down? Are you okay? Make sure you get a stiff drink. I'm starting off the news segment with software. Yes, you've heard it here the first time ever. Starting off the news segment with software. What the hell is Ranzee?
Not well, are you?
Has he been
No,
drinking?
not
Has
well.
he been smoking the ganja? What's he been doing? Right. Anyway, ALM, as you guys know, busy circuits. They make eurorack modules, but they also do software. They do things like VCV rack versions of some of their modules. But this is kind of interesting. This is why I'm starting it off on here. These guys have actually written a VST plugin for your DAW. It's called MumMate. What is it? It's a low-pass filter inspired by the classic Akai S950 12-bit sampler design. Technically, it's 8 HP, if you're wondering, Chris. So it's not really.
No, it's not.
That's a little bit of a joke, actually.
It's mate HP.
Anyway, it's got this enhanced resonance voltage control, clipped saturation type stuff in it, which is not even real. It's all digital. It recreates a smooth vacuum-like tone-sucking sound, which is actually loved in early jungle type hardcore type beats. You guys would remember that. It's an authentic digital emulation of the original hardware for you to love in your DAW. And are you sitting down in? It's massive. It's really expensive. I don't know if you can afford it. But you're going to have to wait because I'm actually going to play a video before I tell you the price. Because I like doing that.
Okay.
Because I actually like seeing your reaction afterwards. Oh, I'm evil. Right, here we go. Glad there's an L in that spelling. Oh, listen to that distort. We did actually listen to that actually for a long time. It's pretty cool. I think you guys are getting the hint what this is. This is kind of like a retro digital filter, and it's bringing back some of those digital bit depth artifacts into a filter, into a plugin, which I think is a cool thing, because we're getting such high resolution on stuff. And it was going to be a stage, wasn't it, Andy, where everyone was going to go, "Oh, you guys fixed it, and now I want the old stuff back again." Has Andy frozen? Is he alive? What's happened to Andy?
No, sorry. I actually had to go back and listen to the audio on YouTube because I didn't hear the effect on the vMix.
Oh, you guys still aren't hearing it on the vMix.
No, I did.
No, it's
I heard it.
You heard it,
It
Ian.
sounded. I heard something.
I heard it.
Okay.
It didn't sound as good.
Yeah,
it's
no,
there, but it's not as good as the
Okay.
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
feed.
I was gonna say, I heard it and I've only got one earpiece in, so I mean, I'm not saying I heard it as
Yeah,
good
no,
as stereo.
It sounded good to me.
Well, there you go. You just have to trust me, Andy.
Very familiar.
It sounds good. Anyway, Ian,
I
$10
heard
bucks.
it now. So,
$10 for you.
That's
Yay.
Special
It's
price
cheap,
for you,
isn't
mate.
it?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah, yeah.
Instabuy.
Do I need to buy it? No, but if I needed it, yes.
It's a it's a VST, mate.
I know.
Let me see if
It's great actually for that.
let me
Well,
see if
funny
my
enough,
chatbot works.
it might come in handy actually, so I might use it for my new setup for live.
I mean, it's
Because
a
I'm
great
pure- I
price.
Yeah, I'm assuming you can. This is all going to be midied anyway, so
Yeah.
Well, guys, you can go check out the article on my website. There it is. The link is in chat right now, or you can stay here and watch the next item and don't miss out because you may want to just pick up the blog article at the end of the show. It's about 6 p.m.
have
UTC
you seen a filter
time.
like this in Eurorack? Was there a
Don't think
equivalent in
I
Eurorack?
don't think I've seen a bit depth one, but I have seen Akai emulation filters in software. In Eurorack, I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I must have something that will do this, but I don't think I've ever needed it. Really.
Very simple.
I mean, it's
interface.
great. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and I like simple interfaces. You know, when Waves did the one knob thing, it was
Yeah.
great actually.
That was great, wasn't it?
Simple interfaces work. Really. So
Yeah. Ros wants to know if you can pay the $10 in installments. Well, if you do have PayPal,
yeah,
you can.
Exactly. Yeah, you could.
you can. Yeah.
After
Three installments, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. So it's about £7 for us. What's not to like?
Yeah, it's an insta buy, isn't it, for some of those people that are into that sort of retro sound?
Put it this way: it's the cost of half a coffee here in Scotland.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, it is this week. I mean, honestly.
Well, you're not supposed to be drinking Scotland, and you're not supposed to be drinking coffee in Scotland. You're supposed to be drinking lager.
I know, but I don't drink.
No, actually,
I don't
isn't it
drink
lager?
It's,
lager?
isn't it iron brew? I'm supposed to be drinking iron brew.
Iron brew, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Do not touch that stuff. That's
Well, there's
bad for
Irish
you.
coffee
No,
with whiskey
no.
in it, so you know.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Irish coffee's nice.
Sorry, guys, I didn't quite hit the mute button. Let's go to the next one. Yes, Behringer have released another Mutable Instruments clone. Guess what one it is this week, boys? It's the Halos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Halos. Anyway,
It would need an apostrophe, wouldn't it? But, you know. Sorry, grammar check.
Halos or Halos, yeah.
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 Guys, if you haven't worked it out, it's the rings. It's what it is. And I actually was wondering when they were going to bring the rings. I actually would have thought that they would have done rings earlier. It's kind of interesting how they've waited.
I bet they won't do elements though.
Yeah, I don't reckon they will either because it's too tricky.
Too much going on there.
There's even the cloners don't like to do elements, Andy. You noticed that?
I have a clone element that's excellent. Yeah, it's after later audio. It's really nice.
They're about one of the only
Nice.
people that do it now, I think. Anyway, so anyway,
Also makes
so
it nice and small. They get too big.
what I do like
I'm
about
still
it,
not sure about the
Design.
faceplate.
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because how many have they done now with this design? Because they had a design for I can't remember now. They had a design which was quite nice, and then they started putting this design on. I don't know, it's rings and a few others. Is it beads? The filter?
Yeah,
Well, it's both on beads,
Skies,
but-
the brains
steps,
was better.
waves.
There's too many.
Yeah.
I'd say there's probably about 7 with that design.
With this, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. It's not really bad or anything. I'm just not a fan of it. That's all.
This is the least
Star Wars,
least
isn't it?
offensive one from from my perspective.
Least offensive.
This one looks like the bridge of the Millennium Falcon to me.
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Well, I mean,
Shoot some TIE fighters with it.
you could. The other thing is that you guys probably should collect them all. That's what you should
Collect them
do. Collect them all. Yes, that's what Behringer want you to do, and that's what Hot Wheels wanted you to do when you were a kid. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into this. I'll just play the video, and then we'll, have a laugh at what they did on the video, I guess, afterwards, because that's generally what usually happens. Here we go.
So what is Halos? Well, on the surface, you'd be forgiven for thinking it's a multi-voice oscillator. But that's not the case, and it is in fact a full-bodied resonator that uses several physical modeling synthesis techniques to achieve its wonderful tones. By transforming an external or internal unpitched excitation audio signal into a full-bodied pitched sound. And it's capable of synthesizing anything from plucked and strummed sounds like harps and slide guitars and sitars to mallet vibrations like xylophones, vibes, tubular bells, and a whole lot more. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look.
Let's not, because we all know what Rings does, and if you don't, you can go check out the video and watch that yourself. It goes for another 8 minutes if you want to punish yourself. Anyway,
Actually, sitar's a bad analogy. It doesn't have a sympathetic strings effect, so it's not really a good analogy for that.
I don't think it has really very good emulations of some of those things he announced anyway. Some of them are okay, but some of them, the physical modeling features are just not there to do it anyway.
Rings sounds like rings, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
When anyone tries to say what something sounds like, they always say, "Oh, it sounds like rings." So I'm just saying rings as its own unique sort of sound
Kind of
that
its own
people always say it
algorithms.
sounds like it. Yeah,
Indeed.
but I mean, you can see a collector of these because they're not going to be as expensive. So I can even see myself having a small rack of these for live. Say it's taking out my other stuff.
One of the things, though, that I enjoyed about my Rings, and this will do it, I'm hoping, if they haven't touched any of the firmware, is that with for example, a Korg SQ64, you can get it to strum, and in a way, you can send it a polyphonic note
Polyphony. Yeah.
and get it to strum, and it actually has some really cool effects when you do that, and you can change the the timbre, the brightness, dampening, all that sort of stuff with those strumming effects. Do it on a sequencer. It sounds really good. So you can do it with a beat step as well, I believe, with the new firmware as well. So try that sort of stuff if you get into this.
You can even do it with the 182 in single mode. Where it
Yeah.
goes brrrm.
Yeah, if you do it quick enough. Yeah, exactly. We're looking at $119 for the MSRP. I'd say street price will probably be $99. In Australia, that'll be about $4,000 when it gets here, and that'll be sometime in the next millennium.
Well, it costs a lot in Australia because of the amount of money it takes to camp outside the store waiting for it to come. Several bucks.
It does. It does. I'll give you a sort of general price. If it's 119, it's 103 euros. It's 89 pounds. It's 185 Australian. I don't think it'll be 119 though. I think it'll be more like 99 US. That's my guess. and shoot me if you don't like it. There's an article below. You can go check that out. I'll just post the link in the chat now, if I can quickly, before we go on to the next. You guys want to make any more comments about this, or do you think it's another suck of the sav, really, when you think about it, from Behringer?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well, they're just copying all the things, aren't they? So it's just, you're just going to be able to buy a whole, small
mutable rack
case full of a mutable rack, basically. Which is,
and if you have their brains, you already have a simple version of rings inside of it. So
it's more like the 50th suck of the sav, Loy, really, when you think about it.
Most of their company is sucking the sav, so
permanently.
Most of the companies suck. Yeah.
Andy. Right.
Well, one day they'll make a variety of instruments, just Behringer instruments, which is not a clone of anything.
Daren, do not hold your breath, because you may suffocate first. Okay, next. What have we got next? We've got this. These guys have featured recently, and they're back with another module. And if you're wondering who these guys are, this is EMW. EMW have released this module called the Noise Bank. And it is actually what you think it is. These guys are from Brazil, by the way. So hello to all the Brazilians watching. I actually don't know if we do get many Brazilians watching, but do shout out if you are from Brazil or nearby countries like, I don't know, Venezuela and Colombia, and even down below, Argentina, those sort of places. Anyway, what is this? This is a eurorack module. It has 142 distinct noise types. 142. And they've sort of categorized them. So you've got 7 categories. You've got basic, filtered, vowels, processed, phased, cycled, and decay. And there's a little OLED display up the top that'll help you find what you're looking for. There's a trigger input to synchronize it for the cyclic or the decay type noises, and there's also a frequency control potentiometer, and there's also the modulation CV input for that as well, which helps shaping the noise spectrum dynamically. Little 8 HP module. Price will come in a sec, but video first. Video first. Hold your horses, people. We're going to have videos. It's like, here's the popcorn.
Intergalactic Planetary Day. I am going to leave it there because you guys are going to have to watch the rest of that video. I actually think this is a really cool module. You probably would have guessed that by now. I love noisy things, and straight away, the first thing that went to my mind was, holy crap, all these different sonic possibilities that you could do with this thing, as noise hits and percussion sounds, and even just kind of like these little interlude type sounds that you can sort of throw at people during the middle of a track that just kind of goes, "Ooh, what was that?" Yeah.
I love this sort of stuff, and I think the guy's done an amazing job, the Brazilian guy, for putting it in a sort of a compact module, which I feel is quite intuitive. I love how you can pitch it. I love how you can then cycle through stuff as well. I think it's actually quite ingenious. Price, Ian, this is just for you because I know you're into Eurorack, $158 US. If you're wondering, that's about 240 Aussie, about 150 euros, and about 130 British Malula bars. Yep, Daren, they're called Malula bars now. Apparently your PM announced it today.
Better than bananas.
Yeah.
Better than Joe Bjorky-Peterson's bananas. Yep, they won't even know what that is, Daren.
They don't know.
Don't tell them.
It's probably,
Darren,
it's probably
We know nothing in England.
Yeah. Starmer's he's completely brainwashed all of you, hasn't he, with these fantastic speeches?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. We're not voting for him ever again, are we? Well, here we are, politics people.
Anyway, it's available now, even though the listing doesn't actually say you can get it, but it says July mid-year, which is now. And you can check it out in the article below, which I will launch into chat as we speak. News 3, off we go. But
only problem right at the top is, did you notice when he's changing waveforms that all you get in that nice, beautiful display is a number? It's like, what is the name of the wave?
Right? Yeah, that'd be
or the
nice,
noise or whatever. Use the text to show the damn name instead of a number that you need to look up on a chart.
Pretty easy to fix, though. Just a bit of code.
Yeah,
you would think. Yeah.
Good suggestion. 158. Did I say there were? What did I say, Chris? Were you paying attention? 142.
158 as well. I think
142.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. 142 waves, noises, and 158 was the price. They're the two numbers that you need to know.
148 noises, though.
Me.
Isn't it?
Me.
You need that many.
Me. I need more.
There's
Yeah.
just noise on and noise off in there.
I just think this would be fun. It'd be a fun module to have.
Yeah, it would be actually.
You guys can get stuff.
Almost makes me want to buy them up, get into the Eurorack, but not quite.
Now, Kenty Poos, are you watching? Say yes if you are. I know he is. I can see him in chat. This next
He's just
segment.
going to hail our glorious leader.
You know what? This could have been on Price Watch. This next thing. In fact, I've graphicked it as if it was part of Price Watch. So don't get confused. It's still in the news. But this next thing is a doozy. Darren, I'm just going to make you disappear for a sec because you're not important. Here we go. Yes, it is an eBay listing. You're not incorrect in what you're seeing here. But what I'm actually showing you is actually newsworthy. This is a chip called an IG00151, as you guys can read. I'm sure you can. Otherwise, go back to school. It's a VCA clone for all the Yamaha CS synthesizers, which includes the wonderful CS80. And you can see the illustrious price there of $19.95. I don't know if that's expensive or if it's cheap or if it's anything. But what I can tell you is this. This is a full drop-in replacement, and it's able to coexist with original vintage chips in the same synthesizer. It can function, obviously, as a VCA, using the current source for envelope controllers on M cards or control voltages for TRG boards or any other board that uses that chip. Now, I've actually got a photo of the other chip, which I can drop in, which you'll see in a sec, a different looking thing. It has the same control voltage cutoff point and similar non-linear control curves as the original. Now, be careful. I noticed they used the word similar, so that could be an issue. Anyway, so all the control sliders will work the same as what they're claiming here. Just so you know, this is a replicant of the IG00151, which is a voltage-controlled amplifier, which was used in most of the Yamaha CS series analog synths and organs from the 70s and 80s. This particular clone has been carefully engineered from the original chip, retaining all of its characteristics and properties, including the peculiar non-linear control curve and cutoff, input and output impedances, and identical power consumptions at the same gain settings. That makes it the only clone available today that is fully drop-in replaceable, and it is able to coexist with original vintage chips in the same synth, which makes that pretty cool. While the originals are getting more expensive and harder to find, this clone makes it very, very cool to ensure that the CS series analog synths remain serviceable. And for example, just so you know, and Kent, you can tell me if this guy's right or wrong, but apparently the CS80 has 210 of these in it. Now, I just did a bit of quick maths there. I think that would be quite a lot of money if you're buying 210 of these at $20. Hopefully he can do a bulk price. But yeah, there was no video or anything like that, but I thought that was interesting anyway for people who are looking for chips. But according to Kent, he actually has bucket loads of them, which wouldn't surprise me because he does service them.
No, exactly.
Now, there is a photo I'm going to show you guys because I actually think this has me scratching my head a little bit. Okay, so you saw the news article, you heard what I said, all the claims and everything there. So this has got me scratching my head a bit. There's the original chip above. There's the chip below. Now, what's the immediate problem, Chris, that I can see here? Yes.
One's bigger than the other one.
I mean, whilst it goes to the pub, it can boast about its size. It may not be a good thing when it gets home.
Yeah, a bit of an issue.
Yeah, he says it won't fit on the CS boards. So what's the point?
Yeah. Unless you bend it, I guess. If you bend it, or I'm not sure. Obviously, this guy's done some sort of research, so I'm not sure if it's completely useless. Why would he be making something that's useless, that doesn't fit?
Maybe the one synth he didn't have access to was a CS80, so he didn't know about the height issue. Thought he solved it all. There might be a Mark II. Let's hope there's a Mark II. Because I can see there, you could put the if you just had the pins on one side of the board, you could then put the rest of the stuff on the other side of the board, underneath, partially overlapping where the pins are. That seems like it's doable.
Yeah, but it's
mechanically
also,
it could be a bit of an issue, but
it's also got some very large legs on it too, which is kind of interesting.
Interesting as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that's what a pair of tin snips are for.
Of course, easy to fix.
Yeah.
But interesting anyway.
Maybe you did that because it's so big you could have it bent and kind of overhang, like the way the arm slots.
That's a good point, Andy. Could you bend them over? There's probably issues with them being next to each other.
Might be a 45 type jobber. You have to get it
like
in
ram
and then
slots where you get the
45 it just to squeeze it in. Yeah. Of course you can snip the legs, half god. Of course you can. But I was just making a point that it had long legs, you know? Don't you like looking at long legs? I do. Anyway. Yeah. Wow. That's the news, guys, for the week. Out of the 4 things, was it 4 things? Yeah, it was 4 things. Why is that still there? Go away with your long legs. There we go. What do you guys want to get? Do you want to get some Behringer stuff? Some noisy things? Play with your mum's
ALM.
DSP?
Oh, yeah,
I think my mum
M8, definitely.
Yeah.
Mate and the noise, I reckon.
Yeah, ALM and the noise. I reckon they're the 2 picks. Yeah, I mean, I think
Good week for that.
Would you guys agree? I think we're kind of getting a little bit about rings and mutable instrument clones, and do you know what I mean?
Well, the thing,
Clones in general.
Now you're bringing up the whole, what I would call the mutable instruments rack. The idea that you have a rack full of mutable instruments, only modules, somehow being the only proper way to do it, which is a weird concept to me because the whole point of modular is to mix and match completely disparate modules and discover new things. So the thing that's
the same as you guys want a 2500 rack or a Buchla clone rack.
I do get that. as you know, I don't know if that's necessarily. I guess it's valid. I can't say it's invalid, but I'm just saying I don't quite get it when it comes to mutable instruments. Perhaps it's
Also, some people have a visual
around.
issue with it. If the modules look too different, they go nuts, right? So
Yeah, you can't have black and white
Andy's
modules
speaking
next
for
to each
himself.
other. Ooh.
no, you should see mine. It's all multicolored crap all over the place. It's all different colors and weird stuff. So
I don't think we really
Embrace
get a
the
choice, though,
variety.
Andy. Honestly, there's a point where you would actually have to stop yourself from, finishing something that you were looking at building modular-wise if it was just color-based, because you'd be going, oh, geez, I'm going to have to get that faceplate changed to black because I want all my modules to be black, and this thing only comes in grey or silver or Behringer Crazy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Daren, that's what it's called, isn't it? Behringer Crazy?
Very crazy colours, yeah.
You're muted, buddy.
well, people try to get like the
muted,
blackface
yeah.
panels or the silver face panels, and after the fact, and they try to make everything look uniform, but it's a lost cause after a while.
Yeah. And the other thing too is, at the end of the day, I don't actually mind your modular system looking kind of eclectic. I actually don't mind it because,
Yeah.
if it's functional, maybe the fact that modules are different colors becomes that sort of muscle memory for your eyes.
Yeah, I agree. Like the whole rack of Deptford older modules, all silver, looks very clinical.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I also worry that having a clean module with uniform colours is a route towards GAS, because you just kind of don't notice that you've got 20 modules because it all looks uniform. It's like I've just
one
got,
giant
I
module.
I need something more than I don't have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas when they're all hodgepodge, you're like, oh, hang on, oh no, I've got, oh god, look at what I've got. I've got enough here. That's how it should work in the real world. But
That's what
not how
people
it works.
comment on my videos. They're like, oh, geez, have a look at this guy's rack. Oh, he's got so much crap. Why does he need all that shit? And I'm like, have you seen Martin Gore's studio?
Or Hans Zimmer,
Hans Zimmer, yeah.
the whole wall on his studio. So.
Yes, anyway, news is over. I think it's time for a bit of a synth quiz clue while we're at it, hey?
Oh,
Hit us
Okay.
with another
Here we go, you ready?
Yeah.
Second clue is silence note. Silence note.
Ooh. Silent note.
These are fun. I love doing these. This is so good. I noticed that
That's
there's
more
not
as a
much
music review.
There's not much Wags here this week. Wags is a bit MIA. You guys might be able to win it this week. He's
Might
not
have a
here.
chance.
He's not here. Anyway, let's do some price watching, because Andy didn't send me anything in. He just wasn't feeling with it this week. So I decided
I
to
was
do
out
it.
of it this weekend.
Don't worry, Andy. I've got it covered, buddy. I've got it covered. We are good to go. You'll like it this week, actually. You'll like it. Starting with
Sounds
this
good.
one, we have got ourselves an Oberheim TVS. Look at that little baby.
Two voice.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. This one's sitting on eBay. If you guys want to have a squiz, I can show you. It's currently still available. 7,800 US schmackaroonies. I always do that. I always click on the image, because that would be the logical thing to do, wouldn't it? To be clicking on the image
Does
to make it
he
go
say
bigger.
what's missing there? The panel that's missing?
So
Yes,
it'll
it's a
be
bit
the-
sad.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a sec.
One of the voicing boards or something. The note
Kent knows immediately. Kent, what panel is that?
Is that the mixer?
might be the mixer.
Yeah.
The one on the right just looks like the mixer.
No, that's the levels.
Yeah, it's mixer.
I think it's the mixer. Let's have a look. What did he say here?
Yeah, Kent said the mixer.
Oh, okay.
Serial number 17, built in 1975. Yes, I was still around. He's completely serviced, has gone over it, recapped, had all the pots and switches disassembled, cleaned, and in some cases, carbon resistive element was changed out for new. It was originally a one voice system, that had blanking plates that covered the sequencer and the second SEM positions. I've installed the second voice as the wiring was already there for it. I don't have any sequencer to put in though. So I'm guessing that's what he's talking about, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Must have been the sequencer.
Yeah.
So it's not really a restore, right? It's a modify job.
It's a factory mod. It's a factory mod, right? You don't want to have a blank plate there. But it's not a complete factory.
No, but I mean, when you say restored, it's been restored to its, original glory. And if he changed the architecture and then left some major thing out, I would not call that restored.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Wrong word.
Yes.
Call it something else.
He nearly restored it
He's
to its original.
He's enhanced
Still
it
more than...
and then serviced it. How about would you say serviced?
Yeah. You need some green check marks in there too.
Sorry, mate. I roll a bit differently to you. I don't get attracted by bright, shiny things. Right, next thing. Yamaha VL1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good old
Haven't seen many of these lately, but this one's only $500 US, which I thought you guys may
That's cheap.
think that's pretty good, which is why I'm bringing it to your attention. We do have it on eBay. Boom. There she is in all of its glory.
Gotta be something wrong with it for $500. There's no way.
Well, let's see. Let's have a look. It looks good there. Obviously, the screen works. Looks reasonably tidy, not too bad. A few scuffs, as you'd imagine, for something that old. Lots of floppies. Nothing wrong with a bunch of floppy disks to get you going. Notice that there's the... these are kind of all the different sort of patch libraries, but I do believe they're actually relatively easy to get. Let me just quickly tell you if there's anything wrong with it.
Man, talk about a time I wish I had some extra money.
It says it's in working condition, but it does
Never
not...
that low. It's crazy.
It says it does not include the breath controller.
That's like $100. So
Yeah, and it has the version 2 firmware, and the screen has been installed as a new screen, so it's not the original screen. And he talks about a previous owner, but I think $500 US is actually pretty decent.
it's cheap.
By the way, this is in Michigan too.
Look at Manny. He wants to buy another one.
He's rubbing his hands together.
He has like 3 or 4 of them already. So
One for each hand. I was going to say one for each hand. It's running out of appendages.
It's an auction. The thing to remember, guys, that might be the only bid, but that might be the only bid that it gets, and you might get it for that price. So unless he ends it or does the dodgy thing.
Well, not now.
Dirty.
it depends on the reserve. If there's a reserve set, then it could go crazy.
All right, let's go to the next one. We have got the Seek Track, which is only a brand new product, really.
Yeah.
And I just thought, geez, it just really stood out to me, and I thought to myself, why is someone selling a brand new Seek Track on eBay when you can buy them in the shops? And then I looked at the price. $319 US is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Why is it in the dishwasher?
It's like a product photography booth thing that you probably get off Amazon, I think. One of those things. Yeah.
I prefer the cigarette one. The black one is harder to read. So.
Yeah, this one's harder to read.
I've got the black one. Black one's equal.
I get it now.
Right.
Yeah, it's out of cloth.
Yeah. Andy likes the nicotine version.
That's right.
Yeah. The nicotine
with the filter. You gotta have a filter in there.
Yeah. If you don't have tar stains, you haven't lived. Anyway, this thing is apparently brand new. Obviously, it can't be brand new because he's opened it and shown us all the bits and pieces in the photo. And I saw some little elements of fingerprints on the control surface there. So I reckon he's had a play with it.
I bought mine on a deal, which was probably about this price. New.
Yeah, but the deals aren't on. The deals aren't on forever. So at the moment, I think they're $399 US. There you go. There's some prices there below, so you can see. Some are $500, right? Like it's crazy.
Oh wow.
But $399 is like the tends to be the going price. And this, you're saving $80, which is pretty good.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like
Miles
it a
Plus
lot.
is
I think it's
special as
great.
well.
Look, I just want
Yeah,
to
I
make a
love
point.
it. It's great.
Guys, if you're selling something, I mean, I have a little bit of skin in the game now selling stuff, and you want to sell it brand new, do not friggin' open it to take photos of it.
No.
Yeah.
Do not do that, because then
Yeah.
you've literally taken away the minty, brand new sort of element to it. You've given someone else...
You've released the smell of what it is, non-volatile organic chemicals.
Yeah.
It's like the action figure thing. It has to be NIB, right? New in box.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
People will accept your listing to having a lack of photos of the internals if you're saying to them that it's never been opened in the box. So I'm not
Especially
going
if you show the seal over the little flap that opens on some of the
Yeah.
boxes.
I don't think there's a problem with doing that.
Well, there's plenty of stock photos you can use.
Exactly. And you can tell them on the listing
Yeah,
that you're
okay.
using stock photos. But I guess
Yeah,
the point I'm
exactly.
trying to make is if you're going to sell something new, then you are entitled to use Yamaha or the manufacturer's stock photos.
Yeah,
Right?
which is exactly
Because-
what I used to do.
I don't think there's any problem with that.
Yeah.
Because the intention would be that the person receives the item and would still get the new warranty and everything as long as it's still valid in that sense.
Yeah.
As long as we're not talking about something made in the 80s and it's new.
Yeah, new
Technically,
old
that's
stock,
not.
yeah.
But this would be, So, yeah. Anyway, that is that one. And the last but not least
Ooh.
is this one, which I thought was very interesting, especially for you,
Trident.
Ian, because I know you like these.
Yeah. I love the Trident. Don't like the price though.
This one
Sounds
is
like
on Reverb, on a Reverb, and there's quite a lot of photos on here actually. Let me actually, before I show you the photos, I will just tell you a little bit about the listing.
You can.
All this guy says is it's very nice condition, fully working, spent most of its life in a flight case, which also is included in this sale, and it's got the 240 volt power supply on it. So that may be of interest to you. Generally speaking, you should be able to capture at least $50 or £50 more if you've got a decent flight case for the price. Because if you think about how much would it cost you to actually buy or manufacture a flight case for something like this, it'd probably monetarily more than that.
Yeah, definitely. Because I bought a flight case for a new flight case for a mixer, and it was 150, 200 quid, something like that.
Yeah, this
So,
one's
it costs an aluminium one, proper aluminium case.
proper aluminium one. Yeah, this one's got some rash around the wooden side cheeks, definitely there, and a bit of paint chipped up at the top. This one looks like it needs Kent. Send it to Kent, people.
Restoration, yeah. Respray. And nice.
It does look reasonable, though. I had a bit of a squeeze through the photos before. It does actually look pretty reasonable. But they're very interesting synth these are, because you've got it's pretty much
All the different sections.
to me there was kind of two synths that really used to prick my ears before the digital revolution came, and that was the ARP Quadra and this, and both of them in a sense kind of has some similarities, right? Where this has got the synth, the brass, and the strings as different sections, and they're all analog, by the way. And then you've got the effects. You've got the flanger. I think it's got an ensemble somewhere as well, if I remember rightly. And it's all kind of pretty Korg soundy, right? So you're actually getting some of those, the 3000 series stuff. Technically not the same, right? I don't want to get killed for saying this, but you're kind of getting those similar sort of sounds that you're getting on those. So it does have the.
Is this
Korg
one of the
flavor.
only ones that has a flanger section on it, compared
Yeah.
to like an ensemble chorus section? That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, the flanger section there,
Yeah.
really, really cool.
I haven't seen that before. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously it's a BBD.
Kent doesn't want another one, thanks.
uh,
To fix it.
stop your whinging, Kent. Stop being a grumpy
Stop
old
your
bastard.
whinging. Quit your jibber jabber.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
some people
I've only
don't
ever
have
played one. I
freaking.
never owned one.
Some people don't have freaking synths lying in the back lawn where dogs pissing all over them. We're actually using synths. Just kidding, buddy. Yeah, I want to get to the flight case on this. I loved how it had all the outs on the back. There's a really good connectivity stuff there. Before MIDI, right, guys? Before MIDI. You can get a MIDI conversion kit for this,
and it's Hertz volt, right? Because it's Korg.
It's Hertz volt, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's got the little Joy stick there. But where's the picture of the flight
like on
case?
the DW8000.
Oh, I'm sad. No picture of the flight case. Anyway, you reckon 4,800 US is a bit on the pricey, do you?
I think it's a bit pricey.
Okay.
Oh, is it Aussie?
Or is that Aussie? Let me just double check.
That's in London.
Let me see.
That's going to be. That's going to be US. Yeah, the US. Then it's going to be supposed to. If it's out in London,
it's US dollars.
Okay.
Yep. Not Aussie dollars.
So Kent's probably seen it.
Could have.
He's probably fixed it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
well, I don't think. Unless the person's told Kent, don't worry about the end cheeks, Kent would have gone, let me fix the end cheeks.
Oh,
he
God.
doesn't,
Yeah.
He doesn't like shit like that going.
No, he don't mess around.
Yeah.
I think that's it, boys and girls. We've got how many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we got through the price watch. What would you get? The Oberheim TDS1, the VL1 from Yamaha, the Seek Track for about $80 off in the new open box. The Trident.
VL1 for sure. That's a good
Trident.
price on that if it stays that way.
Yeah, I'd go for the Trident.
I'd get the VL1 or the Trident equally.
Yeah, I'd be up for the VL1.
VL1 would be cool to
quid's
have.
pretty good, actually.
That's if you can get it for that. Now that I've announced it on the show, it might have a few people, bidding on it.
Kent says it's just a Poly 6 with big tits. Well, I love my Poly 6.
I don't mind big tits, Kent.
Exactly.
Makes a very good.
I should.
You could.
No, I was just going to say, Kent. It makes a very good motorboat sound, Kent.
Yeah, I should never saw my Poly 6. Or I should have bought it back when it was offered. It was offered to me after I sold it, and I should have bought it back.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we go back to here, and we'll do the third clue of the synth quiz. But what we'll do right now is hit that one there, so you guys have got that. The answer is trill. Trill is the third clue. Jesus, been some interesting
Star Trek quiz.
It's been some very interesting little words and phrases in that. So do put your synth quiz guess by saying Ranzee, so I can see it, and then synth quiz, and then your guess. And you can have as many guesses as you like, but your first guess is your official guess. So go your hardest, guys, in chat. Put your guesses in, and then we'll announce what it is.
This one's very distinct. It's got to be easy if you have any remote idea what it is. That's got to be pretty easy.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if Wags was here, he would have duck-goed it and got the answer for us straight away. He swears that he doesn't. He swears that he doesn't ask Jeeves.
Yeah, well, I aren't doing that. I have no idea.
Yeah.
You should watch it, Manny, that auction. The links, by the way, to all these auctions are in... it's not going to be hard to find. You can search it on eBay. But the links to all the auctions are going to be in the blog article, which launches on my website at about 6 p.m. UTC time. So it's not that far away. It's probably a couple of hours away for you guys. About an hour and 45 minutes, if I got that correctly. He's already on it. Look at that. We're already on it. Like a vulture.
Stanford Karma should buy it. The one in their lobby is all kind of messed up. It still works, but
guys,
like the broke out the keys and stuff.
I want to do the synth quiz. I want to finish the synth quiz. So
sure.
I don't think we've got people working out what it is. So let's just run the stinger. And you guys are going to absolutely kick yourselves when I tell you the answer of the synth quiz, because you just friggin' looked at it. It is the Korg Trident.
But you know, God, I'm sick. Oh my God.
But there were other things you showed tonight that I thought might have been.
You're all right there, Ian.
No, I'm not.
I thought you were an episode.
I've never won one of these. And I'm sat here thinking,
that totally
sure there was a trill on a cog trident.
Yeah, the
Half
solo
God, half
release,
beast. I
'cause the
saw you
solo
retracted
section
your message. Put it
never
back. I
released
saw
the
you put a
solo
drum machine
section.
there.
The trill, of course, because it was trying to emulate all kinds of
Trill.
stuff. Right.
Yep.
Trill.
Yeah.
It's so obvious now.
Solo release. Bang. Silent note.
Yeah,
Bang.
for the sequencing, yep.
Trill. Bang. So the trill, you wondering know where the trill is, right? I'll tell you where the trill
Just an
is.
LFO, isn't it?
It was a little knob that I saw.
LFO.
Where did I see it? Under the joystick. So with the joystick, you've got vibrato, pitch bend, and then down the bottom you've got trill.
Trill.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a square wave.
getting C
basically,
now,
one
that's my problem.
One semitone.
And he showed that joystick on purpose too, because if it's there,
He
it's
did, yeah.
very sneaky. Yeah.
He did. He had to be careful what photos he showed.
no, I just showed him. I did not. I just literally like a big fat bastard stumbling over the people to get into the front of the queue at Macca's. That was me.
Here I am,
Saying,
screwing up,
was a good
screwing up my
poker
bit of paper. There's my paper.
I honestly thought you'd get that in. Seriously,
I
thought
know,
you were
I,
gonna
you
get
know, I'm thinking, I know where the trill is. I'm sure the trill's on the called Trident back. I couldn't remember. Ah, dear me. I am. But there again, you know.
it. Right. Well, I think it's a good time for us to do this segment. Indeed. Saturday Sonority Ask Us Anything. Well, we just said synth stuff is the topic this week because that's what basically I wrote because I didn't actually have a friggin' topic. So, yeah, I thought maybe we might just abuse Crhis because he's got a new module.
right, just come on. Start throwing your insults at me now.
Yeah.
I can take it.
Here we go. Let me just...
You're rubbish. You're rubbish.
Well, we have to hear it first, then we can insult it.
Is that all you got? What? That's not even constructive.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm going to get the baby powder out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
You asked for it.
We want it, baby. Everybody evacuate the building.
Is this the first track on their new album? Is it...
Babs, I'd give it a go. Referring to not that, but when it changes, that. Can you build Eurorack out of coconuts?
Well, she mentioned Gilligan's Island. He did a bikini out of coconuts. So.
Well, that's what she was talking about. She referred to them as double D beams, Andy. I just put the graphic of the module up before, Chris. I'll just do it again. Because it's the double helix.
That's a much better idea. Yeah.
So you can see what he's mucking around with. The cool thing about it is it's got the... What are you doing? Are you mucking around with the wavetable select or sweep, or what are you kind of doing?
What I was doing was... Oh, look. Hello. What I was doing was...
It's gut cam.
It's gut cam. It's belly cam. It's he's been eating too many donuts cam.
Haven't seen
so I was
mine
modifying... That was modulating... Now this is exactly what Andy was trying to warn me about, and I knew about it. You cannot read the writing.
Yep.
So I'll turn it on.
around the central knob, yeah. Yeah, that was a fail.
And the...
and even... Yeah,
yeah.
I needed to turn the light on even just for
Because red on black is just not a good idea.
It
So this,
never looks good, even in
this-
full light. So.
This square wave sound is actually... It's actually changing the pitch. Sorry, the pitch detune, which is an odd knob.
Yeah, well, they do say that about Daren. He's a bit of an odd knob.
Yeah, I already have problems with another one.
So why did the volume suddenly drop out? It's much lower now. You can barely hear it. Oh, is that on the VMix side?
No?
No, it sounds fine here, Andy.
Andy, you're having trouble, mate.
No, I hear everything just fine. All the voices sound perfect. So
Yeah, but do you have the stereo thing turned on, or whatever it's called? Or the echo cancellation?
Yeah, it could be that, couldn't it?
I don't.
I have it on. I've
Let me
got
just-
auto gain and echo cancellation on.
I would turn auto gain off. Let me see what options you have. Keep going there, Chris, because what have you got
I
here?
turn auto gain off. Sounds the same.
I would have echo cancellation turned off, auto gain turned off, and I would have force stereo on, especially if you're going to send me audio, right? And obviously, if you do make those changes, you have to reconnect.
Yeah, I did.
I've got you. You should be. I've changed the quality of the output now to 720p, so you should be getting a fairly decent. I mean, obviously Chris is a bit pixely, but if I was to put that over the top of it, it should be relatively sharp, right? You should be getting that quite sharp.
It's okay. It just sounds better on the YouTube feed.
Oh, of course it will, because it's a higher res, right? It's a high bit rate.
Yeah, it's more ballsy on the YouTube feed too. Just
The other way you could do it if you wanted to, Andy, is you could come in via Zoom, and you could check the Zoom to see if it's a different quality.
no, I just flick the audio on and off YouTube. It's fine.
No, but I'm just kind of thinking that, you know, we could try that out to see if the Zoom's actually a better quality.
That's too many windows to manage.
Oh, okay.
I already got too many open, so
That's what Bill Gates said.
yeah. Every release.
I mean, I can do some funky things to Chris's video if you want. I can, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's fun. I've just had both versions running, and they got some polyrhythms of this rhythm. That's fun. Now I have a Jamaican vibe.
Stop it, Ranz.
Oh, Rant, you're gonna give people epilepsy shakes now, so too many flashing lights.
I can blur him.
It's too bad you can't do that depth of field trick when everything looks miniature. I like that trick.
What other effects are on here? I don't want to do luck.
You could draw the telestrator, do some stuff.
I could actually.
There you go. Hey, the green check. Yay.
Yeah.
The eBay guy
that's
will be
what I like
happy with you.
it. Yeah. All we need now is a smiley face.
There we go. Write your caption here. Anyone in chat, write your caption there.
It's turned into an EMOM.
Hold on. Let me drop some E real quick here.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Do it sparingly. I'm on caffeine all the time. That's a drug.
It is a drug, yeah.
Get Jam Taba going again. We can add a bunch of stuff to this.
Yeah.
Just to remind people what Crhis is actually playing with. That Pittsburgh modular, by the way.
Oh, the batteries have run out.
Yeah. Oh.
Yay! Well done, Crhis. Whatever you do, Crhis, do not watch the show again. Don't look at the replay.
Okay.
I hope you recorded that.
Damn, I'm too late with the accompaniment.
You'll probably kill me later.
I don't mind being the butt of any jokes.
You were the gut of the joke, is the thing. So.
Yes, sorry about the images this time. But
Now, what noise am I
OBS.
getting here?
Yeah.
Let me just check. I'm getting a noise from somewhere. Ah, yeah, from you.
Who else would it be making noise?
Just blame yourself every time. That's fine.
That's
do it
that's
quietly.
crazy even for me, by the way. That's not really what I do all the time. That's a proper, just do anything, see what happens.
That's good though, because
jam.
you
Yeah.
kind of,
Alright.
you were pushing it. You were pushing
Yeah,
it
that's the
towards
thing,
little
yeah.
things. Yeah.
It's also good practice for trying to invent sort of rhythm or sort of a melody out of nothingness. So it's kind of cool.
Indeed.
Did you record it, Chris?
No?
No. Because if you
No.
if you multi-track recorded it, then you can chop
recorded
it and do
here.
other things with it, because it's exactly what I would have
Yes.
done.
Well, no.
It's recorded
Yeah,
here.
it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Then you can stem split it.
You could. You could split it. Yep.
The problem is the way it's all mixed. Is it sort of so many things are printed on already, and it'd be very, very difficult to.
Plus, there's still too many artifacts.
I usually
in
organise
split
myself
stuff,
much.
right? Isn't it not that
There
great
is,
yet?
yeah. It's getting better. I mean, yeah, you can't get a clean track.
Yeah.
I have used it quite a bit. It's it's all right when you put other things together. You can't hear the artifacts, but individually you can.
Yep.
So how many viewers did we lose?
Chris, I do that without you even playing music, mate. So that's
There you go.
blame me for that.
Hit the like
Yeah,
or
do that.
unlike. You can take your pick.
Now, Daren, tell us about your
Yes.
EMOM.
Yeah,
It was. I think Ian, you jumped in the chat, didn't you, at one point?
I did. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I really liked it a lot.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I
When I
didn't
went
see
back-
I didn't see the chat so much.
Pity about the glitch, yeah,
Yeah,
at the
Yeah,
end. But
yeah.
yeah. And I did watch Andy and Grace's, but that was afterwards. But,
Do you guys
And-
want me?
What,
And
can you explain the
guys want me
glitch?
to-
What happened on the glitch?
Do you want me to get the video up a little bit, just
It-
so we can?
It
yeah,
tripped.
might as well.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, it tripped out a bit. I think about the last 10 minutes of my set.
What-
but what was
where
funny
do I
after,
find it
after
again?
the set, you wouldn't have seen this, but after the set,
Link me, Chris.
Jason and Becky came up,
Sorry, what?
and
Link me up.
unfortunately, they weren't watching where they were going, and they pulled out all the leads that was doing the live stream.
Oh no!
I mean, we got it back on just before, but it was just.
Did they
like
record
one
it
of those-
locally so you can recover what was there in the recording?
Yeah,
because
it's
that
all
happened on
recorded,
EMOM
yeah.
I was at. They had a network glitch, and it was able to send me the local file versus
that's
what
good.
went out. So yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Down
they were recording it, so most of
charts.
it, the whole set's there. But like I say, the last 10 minutes of mine, I think, was a bit glitchy.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And-
Grumble Bums has just joined us, guys.
Copy your
Grumble Bums.
Bumble bum.
Who's Grumble Bums?
Oh, you'll find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. It's a great set. Movement to on.
Control.
Yeah, I liked it. It was great. Decent night.
It looked like a really good
Right.
night.
Hey,
Hey,
there he is.
it's Mr. Matchhead.
How you doing? All right.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
Yeah.
I should try
Yeah,
magenta in
look,
my hair too.
look.
So.
This is why I'm grumbly.
Yeah, we know.
Bloody. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you can see you. Look over there.
Hang on,
See the trident?
let me full screen you. Oh yeah, there she is.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there's a quadra right next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny about that.
That's the one that was full of heroin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
you were sticking your finger in the little piece of paper and going,
Yeah.
"What's this?"
Have you managed to sell the heroin? Okay, because you'll
It's too
make a
yellowy.
packet.
Too yellowy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it won't be. It
Yeah.
won't be
Nowadays,
very
get
good
a
anymore.
keyboard for fentanyl. So
Yeah. I think it's been
Yeah,
in there
yeah.
since the 80s. Mind you, it didn't stop Fiona
Thanks, sir.
smoking the
Thank you,
bloody
sir.
Lebanese black. But there you go. So, all good?
Yeah.
Good.
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 And
Yeah,
just
honestly, there's
get Daren's video.
101 places where those 151s won't fit.
Wow. That's a bit of a
Especially the voicing card. So
Yeah.
there's nowhere to bend them. There's
Really?
components right next to them either
there's
side.
no vertical clearance at all.
Yeah, I thought that
No,
was
because
really
then
close
it's
to
the
each
next
other.
voice card.
Yeah.
But they're not going to fit on voice cards, which is where most of the VCAs go. So
This guy might be kind of probably marketing it for more of a generic CS thing, but I don't know. I'm guessing
Yeah.
in some cases you might have to bend the pins and make it go in on an angle. But yeah,
yeah, but it's like I don't know. We got one
But
here. Probably.
if you're
got
going to
one
buy
here.
200 of them, you don't want to be paying $20 each either.
Oh, here you go. Well, look, like this, I don't even see this. There's a couple. There's two there. Yeah, there's one there.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Then it's good. Like one. Right, one there, one there, and there is nowhere with all the other components to bend that thing over. You know.
Hmm.
So
Just
there are
caps
one or
in
two
the way.
places you can, but no.
Well, he seems
That's
to
the
be
next
excited.
beast.
Mm.
But no, I mean, if it gets a CS20 out the door, then yeah, cool.
Which is probably what he's doing.
Yeah. But as for the 50, 60 and 80s, it'd have to be selected, I think. So. But there you go.
Maybe even a 30 because they've got a fair bit of electronics in them too. The 30s.
They got room. Yeah, they got room. I don't know about up under the front panel, because they've got VCAs up under the front panel boards. Well, it's
Maybe
not
he's
a
just
great
saying
deal.
that it will work, it's up to you how you get it in.
Yeah.
If you can fit it, it'll work.
I've used that excuse loads of times. So, yeah.
And there's no way to create a daughter board with leads somewhere else in the case where there's room because there's too much impedance in the lines, right, or resistance in the lines.
Yeah, you could be putting your face up for all sorts of interference, I suppose.
Yeah.
Shame, because I mean, other than that,
wire.
it's a good idea. You know. It's a good idea.
The bit that worried me was the similar non-linear control curve as the original. Similar.
Right.
The word similar kind of, stood out like white balls on a black dog pretty much when I was reading that. Because when you're doing CS80s, if you have anything that is not exact to the original spec, it's not going to sound the same. If you've got those, especially to do with, like, if you're doing the envelope stuff, as you were saying, we've talked about this till our heart's content, right? The moment that you fuck around with the envelopes on this, and you don't get it the same as how it was supposed to be, you're going to have really weird sounding patches.
But also being new won't sound the same as one Kent has, because the chips are old.
Yeah, but on the other hand,
it's not to do with that though. It's to do with voltage.
It would depend on how it's calibrated.
But the age also changes the thing. So
yeah, but if it's calibrated in such a way where using a function generator and an oscilloscope, and just mess with, don't go for, just adjust the various slopes to get it as close to all the other original cards, then it should get away with it. And I mean, the nuance, there is nuance difference. You can't set them all up dead right anyway. So, and it's those nuances between the different cards that give it that bigger sound anyway. So, yeah, I think if he can just figure out a way of just making them
shorter,
smaller somehow, that would be excellent.
Well, Crhis had a good suggestion, I thought, because you could double side the PCB.
Yeah. We don't know what's
well, Kent, the board you held up had some tall capacitors on it. Isn't that above the chips? Isn't there still clearance?
They're not that much further. No, because when I look at that 151, what I'm seeing is something similar to the analog Renaissance ones they put in the 106s.
Yeah.
So they look kind of. I mean, you might be able to squeeze.
When you held that card at an angle, you could see that they're pretty damn tall.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. Well, I mean, you could always order a couple in and see if they fit.
Right.
And
I wonder what that chip is.
Well,
that chip chip has to be. Surely it has to be. I don't know. I'm just wondering. It's probably some sort of linear amplifier. Surely. The big
pretty
one.
Much, yeah. Mind you, I would have thought, not to take anything away from the guy, but probably the VCAs were going to be the most easiest IC to clone out of the whole IG001 series. So, but I mean, he's gone to trouble and done it.
He's probably rubbed it off.
Also, the thickness with that chip on the board there makes it a little thicker. Is that a problem too? Can they not get close together?
No, I don't think that'd be a problem. But it'd be interesting to see. I order a couple and we'll have a look. We'll have a look.
But $20 each, Kent. I don't know about $20 each. You might have to contact him.
Well, it's either that or dead synth, so.
I might email him or something, because to be honest with you, I don't need any.
Well, you said you had heaps, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because there's just so many of them, And I mean, I've broken up a couple of 80s, 5 or 6 60s, God knows how many 50s, so I have loads and loads and loads of them. But like I say, the BCOs, the BCS...
What's the chip on the 80 you said is always rare? Is this one of them?
Well, there's degrees of rareness, but the really rare ones now are the YM 2600s, 26600, sorry, which is the key assigner chip. Hang on, I'll see if I can find one. We can have a look.
Yeah, because you were saying once those are gone, you can't fix them anymore, right? Because they're so scarce. So.
Yeah, we got it's these 40-leg gold babies here,
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
Now, that's the 26600, and that does all the key assignment from the keyboard to the voices, and the one underneath is the octave assigner, and these are rocking horse show. So, and guess what? We've got 80 coming in where one of them has gone now because they're at that age. So now that could be cloned.
PLC,
Somebody
maybe.
with more time and better at engineering than me would have to do it, but they come up on eBay now and again, and they're like between 1,400 and $2,000 a chip. So, which sounds like a lot, but of course the alternative is to go out and buy an old or a knackered CS50 for what, $4-5 grand? So
For parts, yeah.
yeah, it would have been better off trying to clone them.
Maybe he is. He might be.
Maybe he is.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that he is, essentially.
Is that a digital, primarily digital device, that gold chip? Or has it got some multiplexing?
No, I would say it's what we would call extensively analog, like a really complex CMOS IC, essentially.
Cool.
You know, or at least a TTL based thing. So, because there is nothing even. Well, the only thing that's digital on the CS80 is the numbers on the front panel. That's about it. A bit more analog than that, you know what I mean? So, anyway, I better shoot because the battery's going flat, and I've got to get this piece of crap sorted.
Before you scoot, I just want to show you the other images on his eBay listing, because it actually did show just before you. It's only going to take me a couple of seconds to get this up. Where are we? It's in the news. Bang that up, and then okay. So the first one was that he showed the pinout of this.
Yeah.
Which, you know, was probably just to sort of double check to make sure he's got it all correctly pinned. That was that one. Then the next one, he showed how the circuit actually works, which is all cool.
Yeah.
As a reference, so that's fine. But this was the one I thought you'd be interested in. So it shows he's got where these two red square rectangles are here. He's showing where he's actually got them in on this board. Now
that is interesting. Oh, because he's showing that on the voice card I've just shown you in exactly the same
I
location.
thought it looked familiar.
Looks like it.
That's why I showed it. Yeah,
The two guys on the top that he hasn't replaced are the ones you just showed us.
Yeah, there's two up here.
On the left-hand side, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
no, the other two. Yeah, with the caps on the side of them.
Yeah, because you've got the VCA that's running the first envelope generator, and he's got one plugged into what is that? That is the square wave amplifier. Oh, in that case, I stand completely corrected again as usual, and congratulations to him because they looked taller than that.
In that picture, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
But in that,
you should have next. You know, that picture should be available more readily, shall we say?
Yeah, but that shows the heights there across there.
Yeah,
I think it's like 3 mil higher once installed.
Yeah,
looks like it.
Yeah, I mean it's not even as high as the
cap. Yeah, green caps especially.
Yep.
47.
You're becoming jittery, Kent. I'm not sure what's going on there.
It's because you realise they fit.
100 US, so it's okay.
Yeah, we can't hear you, buddy.
He did say his battery was running out.
You did say
battery.
Yeah.
Probably your battery.
He didn't say what battery, whether it was his battery or
it's the battery that allows him to speak.
Yeah. I'm saying you.
I can't hear you, mate. But if you're saying Uru, we'll see you later, mate.
Yeah,
That's great for a sample pack, though. So.
Yeah. Later, Ken.
So yeah, he's going to order some of them now.
Thanks.
He's gone. It's fine. Yeah, that's good. Glad you talked about it. Now, what I was going to do is I was going to show Daren now at the EMOM. Where are we, Daren?
Hey.
I don't see why they couldn't just keep doing all those different chips, because with the resurgence of the EMU flash ROMs for the command stations, those guys had a side project. You can do grassroots stuff on all this if you want to.
If they want to keep these instruments going forever, they need to actually look at making these parts available. Yamaha should actually be doing this.
Yeah.
Really.
Of course.
You know. Anyway, they do it with pianos. You know, actually, this is a tiny little point. If you ever go into a proper acoustic piano shop, and especially one that does Yamaha, the whole mechanical array of the piano section, where you've got the assembly which holds the hammers, the strings, and all the the felt sort of underlying part where the keyboard attached to. They've had different versions of that over many years, and probably, I don't know, some people would say, I like the 80s iteration of it, or I like the latest one that's out in 2005, and there's 70s and there's 60s, and all these different versions of Yamaha pianos. But the thing is, this guy told me, he said, if you send your Yamaha piano back, it's not an easy task to send a piano back to Yamaha, but they will actually repair it. And I'm thinking, no matter what year it is, right? And I'm thinking, well, why can't they do it with a CS80? Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't want Kent to go out of business because that's his world. But what I'm saying is that they should at least make some parts available instead of these guys having to make them as kind of weird, botchy sort of multi chip sort of assemblies type thing.
Reverse engineered.
Yeah, reverse engineered. Anyway, going off on a tangent.
Kent was supposed to be retiring, so this will help if the chips start going away. So
let's have a quick. Daren, have I got permission to show this? I don't know whose video is this.
Simon Greybatch.
I'll take a leg out. Simon will probably let me play this. Thanks, Simon, for letting me play.
Mind.
Yeah,
Simon won't mind anyway because it gives Stafford a bit more of a
profile. Good on you, Simon, for doing this, by the way. So this is Daren. This is his EMOM. Let's have a little. We'll watch this for a minute or so, and we'll just give everyone a look at what he's doing. Obviously listen to his music because that's the most important thing. But do eyeball his setup. Just
before you play it, though, is that right at the beginning? Because I had a few technical issues, which was really funny. Actually,
it's about 3 minutes in.
Might need to go about 4 minutes in.
4 minutes in,
something like that, because
about there.
I did possibly, yeah. I'll tell you why in a minute.
All right, here we go.
I want to move it.
Here we go. Awesome. Daren, amazing.
Cool, Daren.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah, what Mr. Wiggly would call hot faders there. That was good.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes, and good energy as always. And oh, you're muted.
Muted, buddy.
There we go. Yeah, so it's all hot faders because everything's timing, everything's all MIDI control. So I'm having to rush between different bits. And my in-ears, I had the monitor at the side of it, which was sort of overpowering me in-ears. So I was a little bit trying to struggle for timing on my in-ears. But the main problem is, so we're setting up. I forget who was on after me, but we're setting up. So you don't think you can see from the angle, but Movement 81 had all their kit already set up behind me, the big quantum computer. So I set up, and normally I'm always rushing to set up in between acts type thing. But this time I had a bit more time. I'd got it all set up. It was all upstairs. I looked at it. I went, "This is brilliant. Am I getting an echo back or something?"
Yeah, I think it's Crhis again.
Yeah. So I set it all up, looked at it, thought, "This is brilliant." Got off stage and went down, having a drink, just talking to people, thinking, "This is the best one I've ever done because I've got it all set up and I'm not having to worry about it." Got back on because he said, "Right, you know, you're coming up now." And the Akai Force couldn't find any MIDI for some reason. All my MIDI, all the stuff that's set out with MIDI, could not find any MIDI. So I've got the whole rig here, which has got the AP60, 64, some other MIDI stuff, this, all sorts of things, all MIDI'd up, and it couldn't find MIDI. So I restarted the Force, still no MIDI, can't find the MIDI. I thought this is just going really pear-shaped because my set takes about 2.5 minutes to load anyway. And with the Force, you have to do it in a certain order. Otherwise, it won't find it. Anyway, I looked down and guess what? I hadn't put the flipping USB cable in.
Quality assurance, Darren.
So this is why we have roadies.
Exactly.
Occam's
So
razor,
that's why
right?
you'll
You
see
got to
me.
put that USB in there.
Because we're concentrating on the
That's
art.
why I said that for the first 3 or 4 minutes, don't bother because it's just me going around thinking what's going wrong here. And then you'll see me realise that the USB cable is just dropped down the side. So I plugged it in, so obviously I had to start everything all back up again in sequence before I could play. But other than that sort of rookie error, yeah, it went fine. It's like,
Oh.
Didn't check the cable. Check cable.
yeah, but you remember the last time I had that one? I had no stereo here, and when I was saying about stereo for ages, and then realised I'd had it switched on mono and not stereo. So, and it's always them that go wrong. It's always simple things that went wrong like that. But yeah, so it's a great sound system at Stafford if you ever get a chance to get there. Really good sound system, and they have a big LED video wall at the back.
It looked like a really good night.
It did. It looked really
Oh,
good.
if you ever get a chance in, you've got to go.
I would
there.
have loved to have.
I'd love to actually. Yeah.
It's a great EMOM to play there.
We really need to do them here
Well,
in our city, don't we, Crhis?
Yeah, we should have more.
We do, because we'll come over. Me and Daren. And
We should have one.
come over.
You should have one. That'd be good.
Do they have any EMOMs on your East Coast or no?
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Melbourne. Yeah. And the Melbourne one's actually pretty
I would
good.
think Sydney would have them.
I don't know. I've never looked into it, Andy, but I do know some people that do it from Melbourne. There's a really big, I think, you guys should know this by now. I showed you that synth museum the other day from Melbourne. Melbourne's got a massive synth community.
Yeah, massive.
The only problem with Melbourne is that when I do my show, they're asleep.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's about 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning over there. So,
Because I mean, over here now it's gone bananas. So for EMOMs, they're everywhere. I mean, there's one. I mean, there's got to be one every week somewhere, or two maybe.
Yeah.
If you start,
Sometimes it's like three
Stafford's
or
every
four
month.
in a week, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah. And they're all monthly.
We had more
so
going on here,
it's
but
like,
the venues are so expensive that you got to have the money to rent the place. So
Yeah.
I haven't got Andy
that's a
Andy
problem.
on the show, but I thought I might just show you a couple of quick steals. There's Grace there, Andy and Grace's performance, and you guys will see another shot here where you'll see Andy sucking on his his vape. Good on you, Andy.
yeah, you can just about see. The funny thing about that is he was stuck in that thing, and all he needed was some lasers.
Yeah.
Yes, if you had lasers. Yeah.
I texted him after I'd watched it and said, you know, I really enjoyed the set, and you know, we had a bit of an natter because I've not spoke to Andy for a while. You know, so he's
That's
sort of
good,
staying
yeah.
off. It's just decided to stay offline for a bit. He'll be back.
Yeah, he's having a chill sort of.
He's having a rest.
You know what it's like.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, the
Not
reason
everyone's a stream whore like we are. So
no, but the reason why he's not on my show is so that he can actually have time to actually write music,
Right, yeah.
and that's fair enough.
Rehearse as
There's
well.
literally, I don't have any problems with it at all. Any of you guys, you could do it.
Yeah, it's a full-on job being a school teacher.
Yeah,
I know they get holidays, but even so, it's still a full-on job.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. And he's been doing that for years.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. But yeah, no, Daren, that's absolutely brilliant, mate. And like I said, if there was a way for me to come and watch you, I would be there with bells on. Seriously.
Well, if I could afford to come over, I'd be doing some EMOMs over there. But the off the tracks, I'm dropping the force. You see, I'm going to a laptop on the off the tracks. 2 reasons. One, I can be a bit more. I'm going to add more variety, add more synths and stuff, and have the laptop more as. But think of Orbital sort of style, but not as good.
Yeah.
And the second one is because the off the track set is so big, the force is that it's just glitching out on the force, which is it's all right for smaller sets, like doing smaller EMOMs. But when I'm starting these big complex things, even though I'm crushing a lot of it down for me to play singular, it's becoming like for some reason the force just wants to glitch out on anything I'm doing, which is just annoying. Especially, I mean, I played a sample the last Stafford EMOM we did, the one before this. I played a sort of sneaky sample of what the off the tracks is, sort of cut down version, and even then it was glitching out, and I was finding ways round the glitching out problem, but it's just really annoying when you're trying to play live and it's not playing how you want to play it because you're having to. I mean,
at the end of the day, the force is just a computer in a box, right? So it's going to have any problem a computer would have. So.
Oh yeah,
it's got a 19.6 volt power supply.
One possibility, I guess, for Daren is that you could look at doing the push 3, sell the force before Akai bring a new one out, of course, so you can still get a reasonable dollar for it. But look at getting the push 3 instead. That might be a way to go. The only thing that kind of has me scratching my head. Have you reached out to Akai to see if there's any tech support about some of your issues you're having?
I haven't. I've heard. Well, I was chatting at EMOM, and I know Jason. That's the other half of Movement 81. He uses an MPC Live as part of his setup. Yeah. And he says it's like me. He loves it. He says, but it's so annoying with some of the glitch he has out of it. So he has not the same problem, but a similar problem with things dropping in and out. And it's one of those things that it's not like a specific thing that does it all the time that you can fix. You know, it's this and it's doing it all the time at whatever. It's just like randomly. You know what I mean? It works fine and then it doesn't work for no reason.
Complex systems.
Yeah.
The reason why I mentioned the push is because the actual hardware on it is a little bit more beefy in terms of memory and CPU.
Yeah,
exactly. But I have a push 2, you see.
Yeah, but
this is the thing.
It's a controller.
But I have a push 2, and if I link that to the laptop, which is basically a push 3, but with more advantages.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's not a bad combo. Yeah.
And I know Dai uses a push 2 in his laptop. That's all he uses. I mean, now I want to. My set doesn't want to be that because it's going to be the same rig. Push 2, the laptop will just be basically the brains out of sight, and then I'll still have all my MIDI controlling, and I can invite more synths because I was using the AP64 on that clip that you showed me there. I was using the sliders, which was actually controlling the Micro Monster, which bringing in that like really weird pad out, and then they had the guitar effects as well, which are like the Trinity 2, which was doing a bit of manipulating. So it's expanding the set's expanding.
You can get it
And
quick
I also had iPad. You must have seen it inside. iPad. So you want that. So that was doing some of the reverb
Nice.
on the synth, on the Micro Monster. And then they had the iPad, which was running... on this occasion, it was just running a sampler, but I was running that as well.
The other good thing about the Push 3 is it screams for live performance because of the MPE and the expressivity and all that. So it's...
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I've only got 28 days, so Push 3 won't be here in time. And to be all
No, that's fair enough. I'm sure you've thought everything through. But yeah, the only thing I was just going to suggest is maybe if you do get a chance, if they're kind of like replicable glitches, to reach out to Akai about them, because technically they should be fixing that sort of stuff. Because that would be, if it's a replicable glitch, I know you said that sometimes it's not, it's kind of chaotic and it just does weird things. They're hard to put your finger on.
The thing is, it's not improved as I've updated the firmware. I'm not up to 3.5, I'm up to 3, because obviously before I did this set, I didn't want to update it. I mean, I can update it now because I'm not going to be using it for off the tracks, but well, touch wood, I won't need to. So yeah, it's really well. I wanted a Force 2, to be honest, but that's not happening. But we'll see how we go. Like I say, it's a constant changing and evolving, a bit like with anybody. You know, you change and evolving. You see, like I was talking to them there, and it was like they start off about this, they come up with some ideas, they see someone else playing something, and think, "Oh, I can invite that into my rig, but in a different way," and so on. I mean, Ian knows as well, don't you? And it's just you see different ideas, even using the same things that you've got in a different way.
Yeah.
Hey, Daren, just go fully modular. You'll never have a glitch ever again.
No.
Unless it's intentional.
Oh, dearie.
And he was always having glitches.
Yeah.
And he's always saying he's always forgetting to either switch something, plug something in, move a knob. It's just the way it is, isn't it? But that's the thing
the more stuff you've got, and the more controls that you have introduced in your live performance, the more things will go wrong.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Gracie's setup, which is all Velcro down, permanent in that one state, and then they obviously split the two. That's Velcro down, all bullet thing, bang, is off. I can't even plug in the USB cable.
Well, you need a checklist. It sounds silly, but a pre-flight
that's
checklist.
a good idea. Yeah, I like that.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, that's true, Andy. That's true because the last time I did it, I went, right, I'm going to have a checklist. And I thought, no, I've reworked my rig, so I don't need a checklist now because I've only got a couple of cables. I can't forget them. Well,
if you get the adrenaline pumping and everything, you're gonna
yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Distractions. Yeah.
I mean, it's like when I did the EMOM at Gearfest a couple of weeks ago. I was all set to do one of the synths on the iPad and loaded it twice. It just crashed, so I had to use something else. But I was sort of half prepared for that, and that was using the Rolly app, which is I don't think is supported anymore. You know,
it's not, but I've never had a crash, but it could.
Sometimes it will work.
Computers
fine.
can always crash.
Yeah. I mean,
just ask me.
I mean, but I used USRED instead, which will also crash from time to time, but.
Like I've never had crash, obviously, with my modular EMOM stuff, but I've lost voices in transit, and I go, I have no time to troubleshoot it. So then I bring extra gear like the ATV A-frame and do a live improv on top of the thing to fill the space.
I've always thought that you should, like, if you're going to use hardware gear to play live, I've always thought have a backup sample of everything that you're wanting to play. And then you've always got that. If something goes wrong with the hardware, you can just play the sample, and no one will really notice that you're doing it. And fire
that's what
clips or things
Suzanne,
like
just fake turn knobs and stuff.
Did. But Suzanne Ciani, her modular system was stuck in transit, so she played a concert and mixed it live. You know, and she turned it into a Q&A. It was great. It was a great night. But she couldn't play live. But she could mix it live, which is what she did do. I mean, I tell you what I did learn, because when I did the Gearfest EMOM, I, for the first time, used proper randomization on the OPC. It's really powerful on randomization. It's really,
that
really
sequencer's
good.
just nuts. Period. Yeah, just all the
It's just
conditional
brilliant.
trigs.
I love it.
Yeah.
In fact, it's even come to Edinburgh.
Yay!
Oh.
I probably won't have time to touch it in the next 40 days, but I don't go anywhere without it.
Yeah.
Yep, indeed. Where'd Daren go? Because I was about to wrap things up.
He'll be back in a minute.
Oh, okay.
He's checking on his USB cable.
Oh, here he is. He's back.
He's writing his checklist.
Yeah. It's plugged in.
Yeah, my checklist says. So I've got. I also have got as well. I got one of those little SanDisk. SSDs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terabyte one.
I'm afraid yours got a hole in it.
Yeah.
I know. It's so you can put it on your keychain, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I've just got to prep put it in the case, make a few adjustments, pop it in the case, switch from the Force to the laptop, and give it a run. Because I'm running lights this time. I ran lights at the last EMOM just to try them out. I didn't do it this time because of moving 8 to 1 and all the setup. But this time I've got my full light setup, which my light setup's going to be expanding. That's why I said I need a truck or something. But you just keep on going, and then thinking it's too big.
So do you have a dedicated computer for music that doesn't touch the internet and just does music?
I have now, yes. That was my
because that's the way to go. Otherwise, you get all this crap. Too many variables otherwise.
Yeah.
So
it's completely live setup. It's no emails, nothing like that. It's just live setup. A few little bits, but nothing that should get in the way. I open it up and it's just set up ready for live, and that's that. I need an actual new computer.
Time machine backup to restore it and all that.
Yeah, it's all. That's it. Boom, done. Don't touch it for anything else. Don't go on the internet unless I need to download a specific plugin or something.
Brilliant.
So so that'll be the set.
Guys, I want to wrap the show up because Ian has to tootle off in a sec, and I've also got a...
Ian, a quick one, just before you go. Did you see that guy doing the bed linen thing? He was even on the news.
No.
What was it? Bed sheet folding whilst I think he was telling jokes or something, but he was supposed to be a bit of a hit.
I need to look at that up. There is a show that I need to check that out. But there's a show that apparently it's just a guy sat in a gorilla suit. Nothing else happens. Just he's sat there for 45 minutes, and people just queue around the block to go see it. I thought, I'm not going to go and sit a bloke just watch it, in a bloody gorilla suit for 45 minutes.
But everybody else is. But
they're all into it.
At least eat bananas.
Ian, I was telling you about my uncle before, right, Ian? When I was a kid, he took me to the movies, right? This is the same guy that had the festival stuff. Took to the movie. He goes, "Oh, this is really cool French film. I want you to go watch it." It was literally two people sitting in a cafe, drinking coffee, and that went for an hour and a half, and it was just them chatting about crap. Like it wasn't even. It was just like real life.
A bit like we do.
Bit like this. And I'm looking at this, I was I don't know what I was, 12, 13. I'm looking at this going, far out. This is just crap. This is so bad. Apparently, it won an award at Cannes, right? It won an award at Cannes, and this is what I'm saying about art. The moment that you call it art,
get away with
you can just
it's a winner.
gorilla suit, right?
Yeah.
There you go, Daren.
Actually,
there you go.
One of the best. I went to a music show yesterday for about 50 minutes. And it was a guy, and he had a hand.
My friend Andre. That's it, Half God. That was it. I'm pretty sure that was what it was called. It was like in the 80s. I have to look that up now. Sorry.
Talking about that, did I say that... go on, Ian.
Go, Daren. Go, Daren.
No, this is. I was just going to say, talking about Movement 81's computer synth is going in the museum. He's having to build another one. So, yeah. I think it's end of September, and he's got another few gigs, but he's going to have to take the parts out of it, but build another one identical for it to go in the museum.
Damn! If only you had GP82s in there, I could make a fortune.
I don't know whether they're keeping the whole full modular. I don't know if he's going to do a print of that, so it looks like I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Paper cutouts. Oh, that's cheating.
Well, I went to this thing yesterday, and it was called a Mu. It was called MUO Live, MUO Live, and this guy, this Glasgow University have helped him build this thing, which takes radiation from coming into the world, and he can then turn it into sound, background radiation, which is harmless.
Yep.
And he was doing visuals with it, and the audio, and then he was playing with it so he called it like a duo. So he was interacting with it, but it was obviously randomly generated. It was really, really good. In fact, there's a little bit of him playing it on the video, which I've just put up. But he's only doing 9 shows, but it was really fascinating.
Do you ever get guys like a Sam Battle, the Look Mum No Computer guy, doing weird performance stuff with gadgets and all that?
Not a lot. I mean, it's hard to find really good, interesting music stuff. I mean,
he's got a game out now.
Yeah.
Has he?
He did?
Yeah, he's got a game out.
Most of the music, with the exception to the 2 shows I saw yesterday, are just tribute acts, and I don't bother going to see tribute acts. You can see them anytime, really. So there's a lot of that sort of stuff, but occasionally you can come across something that's really interesting. I tell you, it would be nice if I had the money to bring a show up here and do something. Do an extended EMOM with a few artists would be great.
Yeah.
We need some funding for that.
Yeah,
you get some funding for it.
Art. Call it art. And then
Call
you
it
get funding.
art.
Yeah.
Well, the old saying, I don't know what art is, but I know what I like. So
Write to Stamer. He'll give you some funding.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Write to him.
Yeah. I'll give him a free ticket because he likes free football tickets, doesn't he? So if I give him a free ticket,
anything free,
he supports me. Anything free, yeah.
What is he? A Chelsea supporter or something? Is he? He's probably a Chelsea. supporter.
It's Arsenal. I think
Arsenal.
He's well in with Arsenal. He's at Arsenal all the time on freebies, apparently.
Right. Yeah. Well, that explains a lot.
Didn't he even get his glasses free?
Yeah. He's the I believe he's the only politician that has taken more freebies than any other prime minister ever in the last 18 months that he's been there.
Wow.
He's got to compare with someone else, hasn't he? Yeah, I was going to say he's got to take with someone else who gets jets.
Yeah.
He's got to compare with someone else, yeah. So. Well, I've got some glasses. Yeah. Well, I've got a £400 million jet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Ranzee, before you sign off, I want to bring up, I forgot to bring up earlier, Eddie did another 6 oscillators thing yesterday with the Behringer PP1, and it was a mixed results, but eventually he got it working. It was kind of fun if you guys are into the guitar or audio into CV stuff and the modular stuff. Here's a link.
Oh, good. He's been wanting to get that thing working for a while. Good stuff.
He got it working. I jumped in later in the show, so we
actually random stuff. If Eddie sees this, I want to thank him for becoming my new subscriber. He started subscribing to Synth's music, which is very nice of him. I can't do anything about sending the CDs until after I get back. But
good man. So, all right.
Thanks, Eddie, for seeing this, mate.
All right, boys, I got to go. So we're going to end the stream. Thank you very much, Daren, Andy, Ian, and Chris, and all you guys in the chat land, and you guys watching. We will see you next week. Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Certainly will. Bye, everybody. Bye.
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 Have a good week.